transparency, accessibility, love, hope, meaning. More bank deposits to buy more cryptocurrency. Trying to be open and honest with the public. So you too. Get cash, man. This is six-pack. Don't step on the cigarettes. Yeah. You want to be on camera? Alright. Six-pack. The Orange Lion, King of the Jungle. I saw you caught a rabbit this morning. Yeah, that rabbit was bigger than you. He's trying to drag a rabbit out of the jungle. And the rabbit kept getting away and he kept chasing it down and getting it again. I was like, man, you're just mean. Did you eat that rabbit? Yeah, I'm proud of you. He drags him home to show me. And he tortures the damn thing. It's not very nice, six-pack. Not very nice at all. I suppose this is part 2 of this award-winning hit movie, 24 Hours with John. I'm heading to the bank, and I'm eating a banana. Extremely exciting stuff. I didn't take you to work with me today. I've been out there working since about 6 a.m. Right now it's 11 a.m. And I just went home to grab a banana and check on some stuff, get a deposit ready. I'm just heading into the afternoon. So we didn't get to see. I'm really grumpy in the morning, and the last thing I want to do is turn on the damn camera. And so, I mean, you didn't miss anything. I sit there and I drink coffee and I update my books. And I balance all, you know. I have 11 or 12 income streams that I try to keep up with. And every morning, everything's updated to see where everything stands. 11 or 12, maybe 13. I don't know. I'll let you know when I get back home. So all we're doing is going to the bank and making a deposit and coming back home. That's it, thanks. You too. So in the old days, right now, my business day would be done, and I would go home and get a shower and go out into the world and either play poker or play pool and see if I can parlay some of my income into more income. And I still do that 2 days a week, but today's not one of those days. So times have changed a lot. I'm not exactly sure when they changed. I think they slowly evolved into who I am and what I do today. So instead of all that, we're going to go back home and check on business. And probably drink a beer or two while I'm doing it. And then we're going to get some exercise, even though, see, most of my morning, and it's 11:30 now, most of my morning is spent in my car taking care of businesses and making sure things are set up and working properly. If anybody has any questions, dealing with customers, assessing stuff. I don't want to take you out on business because I don't want people seeing what I do. It's not that it's illegal or anything, it's just that I don't want to share too much of that with the public because it's gonna create competition, and I don't want to have to blow my competition out of the water again and again and again. You don't want to do what I do. Trust me. You're not gonna like it. Here's some more super exciting stuff for this blockbuster movie. Award-winning blockbuster. Ham. There's a big hunk of ham. I just got home making something to eat. Just to hold me over for a little while. American cheese. Mustard. Roll them up buttercup. Cooking with the John. Basically a sandwich without the bread. Because I don't want to get all filled up, you know. Because I'm probably going to have a big dinner tonight. Well, it's only 12 noon. Chocolate chip, very light, made in France. This is my cluttered desk. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna clean this up later. It's gonna be like super wow. There's my vitamin. I take a men's vitamin B complex. Sometimes I take milk thistle. And that's about it. Eddie's headache powder. Ibuprofen if I'm in some kind of pain. Cough meds in case I'm coughing too much. Let's go see. Bitcoin's about to shatter another record. Anyhow, Ripple is down 8%. That's the only one sitting in the red. OMG is a little bit down, not much, or about even. And Bitcoin Cash just slipped into the red too. Litecoin, Monero, both doing good. Dash is up, Zcash is up. Oh my god, it's just a little bit down. I think Bitcoin just hit the record. We'll give you a crypto update in another video later tonight. 10 p.m. every night is when I do that. But you have to be careful with YouTube because there is a lot of people that kind of come across like they're trying to help you, when actually all they're really doing is marketing something that they're getting paid to market. Which is really kind of sleazy, actually. And I understand it, and people have to make a buck, and everybody's doing what they can to get ahead. But, you know, if you're going to market something, just come across and say, hey, look, I'm making money, telling you about it. You know, be honest about it. Don't act like, you know, you're not doing something that you are doing. So, that's how I feel about that. Six pack. The orange line king of the jungle goes out and hunts rhinoceroses and coyote, cobra snakes and stuff. drags them home to the village to feed the village, keeping the village alive. 6-pack. People think I named my cat after beer, 6-pack of beer. And somebody else said I got his name from running 6 racks of 9-ball, which they call a 6-pack. If you're on 5 racks in a row from the break, it's called a 5-pack, and, you know, on and on. And neither one of them is accurate, but y'all can keep on guessing why I named my cat 6-pack. I think it's kind of cute. Action-packed thriller, blockbuster movie. This is last night's beer. By the time I go to bed, these will be. This will be filled. And I take these outside on the patio and I crush them up. And I get the empty cans, the homeless people. Bags of them. Big, like industrial size, like trash bags filled. So it gives them a couple dollars. I look for people who are collecting cans, and I just say, here you go, bud. I've decided to end this video tomorrow at 11 a.m. or between 11 and 12 a.m. or 11:59 a.m. and just go complete 24 hours with John and the climactic scene, the ending, will be at the pool. Getting my daily exercise. So the pool won't be today. And this way, you'll get to see this incredible body that I've built with beer and cigarettes. And all the girls will see it and they'll be like, oh my God, John is such a static. I can't stop touching myself. And you'll get to see me almost naked. And the girls will swoon. It'll be great. Watch. You'll love it. And that way, you'll watch up until the end. So this is like a teaser. A teaser to get you to watch the whole video, the whole blockbuster movie, until the very end. It'll be worth the wait, and you'll want to see it over and over and over again. You tell all your friends about it, and I will be a YouTube star, just like everybody else. So that'll be that. then I'll make a fortune off AdSense. Then we'll raise my my piece of the action from 14 cents a video to 16 cents a video. That's right, who's talking now? 16 cents. Steam, I have not had time to work with Steam much. I'm really going hard. I know it doesn't show today, but that's because you don't get to see me at work. But I am going super hard, and I just don't have time to fuck with it, man. Excuse my language. I'm not gonna get censored for that, am I? Be like a little E. I have not had time to get with it. It's one of those things where you really have to take part in the community. And you have to promote and talk about things on other people's posts and just become this whole intertwined thingamajiggy. And frankly, most people's posts suck. And a lot of it I've heard a million times before, I've read, I've studied, I wrote about it all, and I don't want to rehash things that I'm, I already covered, took care of, lived. And I don't know, I used to work for the media, so I was always on top of the media, the news, the whole industry, and writing and publishing, and a lot of that is on Steam. I want to talk about new things, tomorrow, growth, the future, good things, change, middle income and poor people having a chance to do things and creating opportunities, and that's what I want to talk about. I'm tired of the news. I'm tired of talking about what other things that already happened. And they happened at 3 o'clock, or they happened last year, or they happened 100 years ago. Man, yeah, I know. Let's talk about tomorrow. So, but I'm rambling. Peace. I just got done making a trade, and when you do that, man, you gotta, it kind of keeps you glued, because, I mean, you gotta be there if that thing skyrockets or crashes. And then I went to the store. Gin. It's always gin. I'm the only person I know that drinks gin. Well, I did know one person, but he died. All gin drinkers die. That's for later. I don't drink this early in the day, unless it's beer or something. So Anyway, yeah, I won't get tires until like the old ones go completely freaking flat. And then I'll just buy like one at a time. I can get another 1.5 miles out of this tire. And it's so dangerous, and it's so wrong, and it's so irresponsible. So my family all chipped in, and for my birthday, like pretty much forced me to get new tires on this truck because the old tires were completely shot. But I just kept putting it off and putting it off. But anyway, they did it for me, and mounting and balancing and all that, and that was a great birthday present. You guys rock. What are we going to do now? We're going to check these trades, and then we're going to move on to other stuff. I used to take pictures of the money I was making, which was kind of crazy. But every day I would come home with more money and take another picture of the accumulation of money. And that only lasted for a certain while because money in your pocket doesn't do anything. It just sits there. And inflation is surpassing it, and you're actually losing money by keeping it in your pocket. So I stopped doing that. But it did get me rolling. That was a while ago. But I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm about to edge this. You see how dreadful this looks? The edge of this lawn. It's all kind of nasty. See, so if I couldn't see that and document it, I would never do it. So, I mean, I'd probably do it if somebody like said something about it, like, "Hey, John, this looks terrible." But I would dread it and just get to it. Just do it, but I'd probably do it half-assed. So that whole issue, as simple as that was, became a great motivation for me. I'm not saying it's a great motivation for you, but the point is I had to see it. I had to see, and not just see, but document and share. Come here. Do a rollover. Roll over. Come on, roll over. Come on, you can do it. There you go. You rock, six-pack. So it came down about $130 in a couple minutes. The patterns are showing really, really, really strong. Not currently right this second. And I'm not here to analyze this. I'm just checking up on what's the byline for. I think we had the Bitcoin byline at 4,000. Is that right? I don't know, but it's nowhere near the byline that we had. And it looks like it's doing nothing but going up. So we'll come back and check it later. Right now, can y'all see what I'm doing here? I just dumped Monero for probably just a couple hours, depending on what she did. Maybe a day.
maybe a week.
I'm guesstimating I made about $1,200 in a matter of what? I don't know, 20 hours. I don't know if I've given up on pool. You know, I'm getting old. And I've had some moments where probably if they were recorded they'd be hit videos on YouTube. But that ain't really saying much. I don't know. I probably didn't give it everything I had. There's some points in my life where I did. When I was young, I thought I was the next Johnny Archer, you know. That's what they said about me. And it's a tough game. It's a really tough game. And the better you get, the less action you can find. And local tournaments, they bar you from playing because you're stealing money out of customers' pockets. So you're competing with the bar or the pool room. So even if you do get good, you're forced to go on the road and play complete strangers. And the problem with that is that some of those complete strangers are very, 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 very good. And they'll surprise you. So it just became too much of a grind to where I still love the game. I really do, but it never did anything for my mental stability or my pocket. But, you know, there are times where you get up a little bit. You can relax, but not for long. And all that's great when you're young. And if you really are the next Johnny Archer, it's fun. And you're creating memories that you can never replace. And you're meeting interesting people, getting laid a lot, drinking a lot. But you always wake up alone. Of course, I still wake up alone. But there's no real peace. There's no sense that you're gonna be okay. That, hey, you wake up one day and say, check this out, I'm gonna be okay. There's none of that. It's just a constant grind. And road expenses are just crazy stupid. For Bitcoin, I don't know. People are getting paid, it's Friday. I understand buying habits of the public. I studied at college, and it has just always been a natural instinct for me. So it came natural as I got older, but that doesn't mean that you can't do it. You can. It's easy. What time is it? It's a little after 9. I should be working on the crypto update, which I start at 9 o'clock every day because it takes that long to get it published. So that hour between 9 and 10 is spent working on the crypto update. And I'm sitting there wondering because Bitcoin was flirting with hitting a record today. It was up in the 44s, the low 44s. But anyway, what you missed in the past couple hours was I ate. Yes, I ate. I have to eat. What did I eat? A roast beef and cheddar sandwich and a loaded baked potato with bacon and cheese on it, and a beer. And then I watched the news, and I got a shower, and I'm trying to figure out what the hell Donald Trump is screwing up today. Donald Trump is fucking shit up. No big surprise there. So in the morning, I'll get up like between 5 and 6, and then I'll check the crypto accounts and get an idea of where I stand. Usually I won't act on anything first thing in the morning. It takes me a while to wake up. I'll check social media, and I'm on Steam it now, so I'll check Steam, and I'll check Facebook, Twitter. I used to be on 34, 35 social media accounts every day. When I was working for the media, it was non-stop social media, and it was insane. It's an insane way to make a living. It really is. And I was doing it, and I did it for years. Thank God those days they're not completely over, but they're coming to an end. Facebook is ridiculous, and they're really ridiculous. They're limiting the reaches of people's posts because they want you to pay them to reach people. It's just a fucking joke. But I am on Steam, and I'm checking out Steam, and it seems to be a pay-to-play kind of thing, and I'm trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. So I'll check that out, and Twitter, maybe LinkedIn, and a few others, just to kind of wake up and have my coffee, and I'll smoke a dozen cigarettes, and then I get my shower at night so I can just get out there and get to work. Once I get, I get my fill of the internet and social media and Bitcoin and everything else, and be like, alright, fuck it, it's time to get out there and take care of business. And then, the rest of the scene. I'll come home and eat lunch and run to the bank tomorrow. I won't be running the bank because it's Saturday. And that'll be it. After the bank, I'll take you out to the pool, and That'll be 24 hours with John. Now, some nights I am out there playing pool and poker. It just so happens that today, like right now, I'd be out hustling or playing in a tournament or just doing that grind. And again, I think I mentioned this earlier. Part of me does miss that, but I've got everything now. I've got everything a man can ask for, and I don't want to slip back to the way I was, because I wouldn't categorize that as happy. So. And I don't really believe in happiness. I do believe in contentment, though. Being at peace with yourself and with the world. Yesterday, when I was walking through the woods, my calves started cramping up. To the point where I had to stop a couple times just to rub the cramps out of my calves. And that tells me I'm dehydrated, although I do drink a lot of water. Apparently I'm not drinking enough. But anyway, we're going to go out and take care of some business. Take it easy on the weekends when it comes to this. So it's okay if I sleep a little late or just slack in the morning. I have to stop and get gas. They're not going to be able to access the plug. The box is going to be in the way, and there's a code violation there. So I'm going to have to talk to him and see what he wants to do. Because one of one's being ignored. Third day in a row. Is it called 811 Digg? D-I-G-G. And they're gonna tell you it's 8 feet under, but again, the problem's the plug. So the city will move the plug, but they're just not gonna be in a hurry to do it. So yeah, just get started on the other one, and I'll figure out where to go from here when I get home, and I'll call you back. Let me know how much gas you're using. Alright. Yep. Fun for you, is it? Well, we're gonna get done here. I'm slacking a little bit more. I'll be done here in about an hour. And I may or may not run to the bank. I don't know yet. I might put that off until tomorrow. Buy or sell anything today. The prices on the four that I'm buying and holding, they came down, but they didn't come down a lot. They just came down and steadied out a little bit. So it wasn't the time to buy Litecoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin. The other two coins that I'm trading, it was the same story. It's not, I'm out on one of them and just in a holding pattern in the cash wallet, and I'm waiting for the other one to rise up enough to justify selling, and the other one is I'm just watching. Take care of this. Howdy.
What do you say?
Hey.
How you doing?
Where you been?
I've been down to the snooker game and got beat, so I just got mad and left. We can't beat Kim. That damn Kim.
Hey, he's a good player.
He's a hell of a player. He just keeps beating us up. Are you?
Wow, all that's going on. We got a whole subdivision coming up with 92 mailboxes. But these contracting companies, I don't like dealing with them because they don't want to pay anything. So they'll knit you down to where you're only making like, $200 a box, and so if anything goes wrong and you overspend, now you're losing money, So your profit margin is $200 a box, and you can do one a day, but it's because they're only brick. But that's if, again, that's if everything goes perfect. And that never happened. It happens all the time, but you can't count on that happening. So I'm trying to get him to squeeze out a little bit more money. I have 4 guys working for me. We're back at the house just checking the prices. I'm going to get a monitor on my truck, on the dash of my truck. To monitor whatever coins I'm dealing with, and watch my mutual funds, the whole shebang on one screen. I don't know if I want to buy and sell for my car, but I'm working on all that. I want to check on the Texas news. They're flooding down in Texas, and they're getting hit with terrible storms. And but I don't want to turn on the news on the TV because YouTube might consider that a violation. Copyright issues. Republishing the news. I don't know, YouTube's getting funny. I'd love to put music in some of these backgrounds, you know what I mean? Especially like when I'm walking through the forest or doing laps in the pool. But you can't do it unless you own the song. And even then, you gotta prove you own the song, or else they'll mute it, and there'll be nothing in the background or the foreground. So I don't know if they would consider that a violation, but I don't want to make this whole darn blockbuster hit movie and then be muted, So. We'll check on Texas, and then we'll go out to the pool, and well, everything's cool. Peace. Yeah, so